Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thoughts On. This is Pikmin Master, and I have a narrator here.
Yeah, this is Silver65 with new channel name, but same person as Ninguno65. Not to
There,
be confused with Ninguno66 or, I don't know, Nada64, whatever.
so, how about that dark pit?
To be honest, I kind of like using the Arpit. It's just, to be honest, his properties like the electroshock arm and the topic of discussion, the silver bow. It's just I don't like it nearly as much as the upper dash arm and the Palutena bow, but that's just me.
Yeah, and apparently, the two main reasons that is a separate character is because Sakurai thinks it's weird that he gets Pit's 3 second treasures, and as someone in development already made a model electroshock arm without just because. So might as well just put it in a separate character.
I don't know.
I mean,
But
although granted, the electroshock arm is my favorite arm of the game, so
well, it is a pretty good arm. It's a good arm in the range department. Despite being short range, it's fairly powerful, and the paralyzing effect is really nice. I just prefer, and I do think this is my personal favorite, but I think the drill arm is also pretty freaking good with this insane homing.
hmm,
And the upper dash arm, most powerful melee dash attack in the entire game.
yeah,
Heck, I think I have like one with 2.5 stars, and I've been doing some offline play with characters offline uprising. I think one he KOing things with the upper dash arm, so
yeah,
you can easily tell how strong that thing is.
yep. Now, okay, so like he says, the topic of discussion is that silver bow. So how do we begin this? Well, first of all, what that he use the silver bow and not his staff as his own weapon, but that's kind of the kind of discussions for Sakurai, not for us.
Well, I mean, actually the Dark Pit staff actually it's really appropriate considering how you fought him in Chapter 6. He has actually 6 weapons.
Yeah,
Uses the first blade for the aerial battle, the Violet Palm, the Easy Cannon,
the
the
ogre
Ogre
club.
Club, and the Dark Pit staff, and the boss fight with the Silver Bow. And in the sniping section with the Dark Pit staff, to be honest, it's actually the easiest as long as you keep running and
Yep,
taking cover. But
yep.
and especially since when you reach him, he barely has anything to work against you. He has very little health. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you get this section, yeah, this is going to be really
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, people are really pissed off about how Dark Pit it's almost a literal clone of Pit. But then again, those people probably don't know the fact that Dark Pit literally is a clone of Pit, even in story.
Yes, he's a clone, literally. The
like
only
like like,
diff-
like Lucia, she just so who wants to cosplay as Mars, and Doctor Mario, well, he's been in Melee, so he has like excuse.
Something ironic though is that with Dr. Mario around, I have seen a lot of people using Mario online in Smash. So
Dude, Mario is insane in Smash, especially like if you know how to spike with him, he's like ridiculously powerful.
in
And
other words, spam the forward air.
yeah,
That is all.
he spams the forward air. It's really annoying to deal with, and it's fast too. Like kind of like Yoshi's forward air as well. Like it does like ridiculous spike, and DK's like forward air is like the only thing that makes it good. But when
Well, you could also use his headbutt. Actually, that works for
it's
spiking.
headbutt
If you're,
or it's like ridiculous range up B, like up B in the ground. But we're not talking
uh,
about that. We're talking about Dark Pit.
yeah, we went a little outside.
Okay,
Anyways,
okay. So here's what we do know about Dark Pit in Smash, especially in regards to the Silver Bow. It does 2% more damage than Palutena Bow. Okay, it also has slightly more knockback. Okay, and it's slightly slower, has less range, it can't be guided, just compared to the Palutena Bow. Okay,
correct.
so so what? Okay, so the big reason is okay. So how is that? How does that? Is that really accurate in regards to his original appearance, or is it something completely different?
Well, I'm almost certain that it's completely different. I'm
Yeah.
actually reading here in Characters Wiki, also called Icaruspedia, that it actually read that in Uprising, its Silverbolt fires yellowish green arrows, but in Smash Bros. 4, they fire dark purple ones possibly to be in line in Pit's dark motif and to be an antithesis to Pit's light-colored arrows.
All
So
right.
they essentially they switched the color to be more accurate to Pit, but even still, I don't think
All
that's
right. So now that you know that Dark Pit Silver Bow, it's more of a dark version of the Palutena Bow and does slightly different properties. Well, let's go see the Silver Bow's actual properties in Kid Icarus. Now, according to the audio description of the Silver Bow in Kid Icarus, prototype of a bow designed by Palutena, it is the only weapon of its type whose shot power is higher at close range. Also features a relatively high firing range and homing ability, making it a solid choice for skilled users. So, meaning that if that is the actual Silver Bow as Kid Uprising, it would have even better homing ability than Pit's.
as well as it will be more powerful closer. So it's not exactly the same bow. Maybe look the same in appearance,
Yeah,
but
definitely the Silver Bow in appearance.
however, there's two main factors aside from something aside from the arrows that actually make me think it is not the silver bow in reality, which is the sound effect of the shot. The sound effect when you actually fire a shot with the silver bow is actually very different from the one that Darpit uses. And with the color, as well as the color, Pikmin actually thought about this actually the one that is Darpit is using.
Okay, so when I saw I was playing Dark Pit in Smash 4 for I don't know first or second time, I realized that wait a minute, this isn't the Silver Bow. This is the Darkness Bow, which
Yeah.
like this is the Darkness Bow. Now let's look at the Darkness Bow's like description. It is the Darkness Bow is shrouded in mystery. Its range attacks are powerful and it excels as a melee weapon. However, it comes short in terms of homing ability and charge time. Now let's look at that checklist for a sec. Okay. Its range attacks are powerful and sells a melee weapon. Check. Dark Pit's regular attacks and its B move do more damage than Palutena Bow. So that's kind of a thing. It comes up short in homing ability. What homing ability do we have with the quote unquote Silver Bow?
Because you can not exactly change the direction very well.
Yep.
So yeah.
And charge time really doesn't matter that much. But yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. However, it does notice that it does fire much slower, so that might count as well.
And a little bit of a detail, and a little very small detail, is sometimes some of Darpit's melee attacks actually do more damage than Pit's.
Mm-hmm.
So you can easily tell that the Silver Bow, quote unquote, is actually stronger than the Palutena Bow. Although that is not exactly a surprise because I think it is supposed to be stronger in melee anyways. I could check, but
all right. And also, if you do look at how the Silver Bow plays, you see that its shots are, guess what? It's purple.
Exactly. As well as the sound effect
and the sound effect is the same. Well, I've not tested the sound effects, so thanks to you, I don't know about the sound effects. But yeah. So either Dark Pit Silver Bow is actually a Zora in disguise, or it's just Darkness Bow with a different skin. Or maybe Verity did it. I don't know.
I think it could be backwards. And I mean, Verity's not the one doing weapons. It's freaking Dintos, which I don't like his chapter at all. I'm going to say it right now. Chapter 24 is actually my least favorite chapter.
Dintos chapter. Alright.
I just hate this chapter, especially... I'm going to say the truth. It is the only chapter I would even consider turning off the dialogue, just because I don't like it at all.
Oh, by the way, if somehow you hear a weird sound, like it was like a random ad show up, so don't worry about that. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much the basis of my thoughts. That Dark Pit does not use the Silver Bow. It looks like a Silver Bow, but in actuality, in function, it's a different bow entirely, the Darkness Bow.
However, it makes you think, why didn't it use the Darkness Bow instead of having to make the Silver Bow different? I mean, it will be accurate for the game, and the Darkness Bow actually is being used for Pit's body, which I guess you could call it
and also, the Darkness Bow looks like two Monados stick together. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm really feeling if Joke has to come out here. I don't know how, but he has to.
Future me, you know what to do.
I'm really feeling it.
Oh god.
Okay, so that was short. So do you have anything else to add aside from the fact that these random ramblings about Kid Icarus?
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
oh, hold on. I got a better. I got a better thing. Okay, so the Darkness Boy actually does get used in a chapter in, the part in Kid Icarus Uprising that spoilers. Pit actually separated from his body, and then the body left over actually uses the silver bow,
And you have to fight as Magnus to recover that body.
which is awesome because you get to play as Magnus.
Well, and I'm going to say that boss might be among the easiest of the game, as long as you're careful, because the Darkness Bow, since he doesn't have the greatest homing in the world, you can easily take
and you don't have range.
Yeah, still, it's the Magnus Glove, the single strongest melee weapon in the entire game.
And held by Magnus, the cool, like the Magnus character in the game.
So that battle can be really easy as long as you stay away, actually stay close to him, and take advantage of the fact that it has to take a while to take the charge shots, but that's besides the point, because now we're rambling again.
I don't know, I like to ramble. But the point is, it would be pretty cool if you use it as an alternate or something. Like my favorite alt, like the blue alt, like how you usually use the Darkness Bow, because the other has part blue on it. I don't know.
But it could work. It could work.
It could work. But I mean, I kind of understand why they use a silver bow, because it's Dark Pit's main weapon.
It's their weapon. Essentially, whenever you fight them, Chapter 6, Chapter 13, Chapter 21, I think, he actually uses the silver bow rather than any other weapon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say that something, again, for Uprising. The battle with Dark Pit is, in my opinion, the second hardest battle in the entire game.
After?
Especially...
After?
It's hard.
Oh, never mind. I should have seen one coming a mile away. Never mind.
Oh my god, that boss sucks.
Yep.
But seriously, Dark Pit is really tough, especially some of his attacks, especially with the ones with the silver bow, actually can kill you even if you're supposed to go in crisis mode. So, yeah, that battle is really hard.
Yep.
Now that I think about it, they should have put that as his final smash, like his flying roaming attack. That would have been a much better final smash and a little more unpredictable, but the Dark Pit stuff is okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it does give him a new Final Smash, ironically gives him a clone of someone else's Final Smash.
Yeah, which happens to be one of your mains.
No, it's my main. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it is one of them.
Yeah, true. But, I mean, but the point still is that, yeah, fact checking, that kind of needs to happen.
And the worst part is, Sakurai made the game. So that means he actually was a big oversight on his part.
Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe you could at least make a reference to that in the game. I mean, first of all, he made Kid Icarus Uprising, so he should know how the Darkness Bow works and the Silver Bow works. And he's responsible for Smash 4, so he should know his stuff. especially in regards to pulling off source material from your own games.
Yeah, in games where Spiriti actually decides to break the fourth wall about clone characters, speaking to freaking Chrome of all characters.
But then again, if I'm wording again, I would have considered him more of more mix between Martha Knight more than just a Night clone.
Yeah, I guess. Even stat-wise, I think he's a bit of a 2. Because
or do it my way, make him an archer.
I mean, considering making a bow knight, because it will help, but...
Or just make him put on horseback.
Well, I was making a paladin, just because ages.
Yeah. But,
Flash.
The point being... the point of this being that... Yeah, Garper doesn't use the silver bow in gameplay terms. Just uses Darkness Bow with silver bow skin. There you go.
But at least it helps him out because better melee hits and pit, as well as the shots are actually stronger, but you don't have the ability to curve it. But I prefer the curving just because you're able to hit enemies even farther away. With the
and I suck at the homing ability. That's why I never. That's why I outright stopped playing pit.
And you like Dark Pit anyway, so it's not exactly like a
Yeah,
bad.
I like Dark with the character more.
Well, I like Pit as a character better. Oh, but that's just me. But then again, I think okay, it's going to be incredibly random, but I actually like two of the characters that. Okay, remember My Little Pony
Yeah,
because it has to be done.
yeah, to be
Two of
honest.
your favorite characters happen to be the elements of Luna, right? Which
Right.
are Rainbow Dash and what is it? Applejack. While
Uh
mine happen to be the two unicorns. So
huh. Two unicorns.
which happen to be the elements of Celestia. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, neat. Oh, then Reddit has nothing to do with Celestia. We're talking about.
Rarity is generosity
Generosity and magic, sure, whatever.
and yeah, they both belong to Celestia, but that's
Oh,
besides the
oh,
point.
that episode, right? Whatever. Anyway, so that's a short one. So I got nothing else more to say.
Neither do I.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the short thoughts on. Hoping it gets more of this stuff done.
Yeah, especially with that damn camera.
Exactly. So I guess see you guys later. Say goodbye.
See ya.